All right, Phantasma soldiers, here we go. My name is Doc. They call me the host with the ghost, and I'm here joined today by Steel and Stone, founder of Project Sandy. Sir, it's an
Hey,
honor.
man. Good to be here.
Thank you for joining us today. So, for those who have not yet heard of Project Sandy, this is an upcoming NFT project on Phantasma that's kind of built to showcase the power of Phantasma NFTs. So, Steel and Stone, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us, your experience with Phantasma, and just give the audience a little bit of a glimpse into, like, why Phantasma.
Sure. So kind of give you a 30-second background on myself. Been in the space now since got my first crypto wallet. I think back in 2018 or 2019. Kind of went away for a little bit and then got back into it pretty darn heavy in 2020. And once I jumped back in, I got hooked, just like most of us, and couldn't get out.
Yeah.
So it's just
The gift that keeps on giving.
it constant, but I love it. I love it. So been in crypto for a little bit now. My background's in economics. It's in project management. Been doing that now for 11, 12 years. So this sort of is a nice fit with what we're putting together going forward. You might touch on. Go ahead, Phantasma.
Well, what drew you into Phantasma? Because you've been a long time. So I met Steel and Stone in another server, in another gaming server, and we talked about Phantasma there, and he was a big supporter. What drew you initially to the chain?
Oh, so many things. But Phantasma for me has always been, when you look at the landscape, it's always stood out to me as this project or this blockchain that was, I won't call them the underdog, but they were not throwing out a bunch of explosive words and hype stuff. It's just always been grassroots, ground up. We're building something that can be used above and beyond with the technology. And that captured me, back in 2020. And immediately I jumped in, became a soul master, and have been along for the ride ever since. What drew me in, though, more than that, is the technology that you guys have built. It sort of opened up the doors in my mind for the different possibilities that are out there.
Mm-hmm.
I love my NFTs and all my different blockchain wallets. I love them. I love staring at them. But sometimes it gets to me that we can't do more with them, that there's not more utility. It's always weight, or there's some other thing maybe down the road. It's just a picture at the end of the day. But with Phantasma, what gets your mind going, or what gets the wheels turning, is the possibility. I mean, you can do, and if you really dive in, you can do infusion, you can do hidden messages, you can do timed release, you can do smart, you can have them evolve, you can put them together, you can take them up. I mean, there's so many pieces, and in my mind, that just gets me very excited with the possibility or the potential. It's like solving a big old puzzle. What could we put together to make this sort of work in a really cool way?
Yeah, is Phantasma? It's like, not to knock other blockchains, but it's like Playmobil versus Lego Technics. Ability to put stuff together, right? Like Duplo, or I'm going to build an awesome car that works and the motor runs, and I could do,
right. You can
program it, right? And program it. Yeah.
All these different things and all these different pieces that I think excites all of us, that you can sort of plug together, and with all these different elements, it just kind of allows for all these, just so many different combinations and ways to sort of stack it, which is cool.
Right.
I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. So in our conversations, one of the things that came up is, of course, we're growing the ecosystem. We've got a lot of great stuff coming. We've got several updates that are happening. We've worked on new tooling for people to come in and enter the ecosystem. We have games coming along. Of course, with those can take time. And you and I had a conversation about what can we do to showcase the blockchain on a little shorter fashion as kind of a lead in to the ecosystem really opening up. And that's kind of where, this you threw out this great idea for Project Sandy. So tell us a little bit about Sandy? What's the inspiration? Like, where does the love come from in your in just in your mind? Like, what's Sandy all about?
So much I want to tell you. There's, so I'll start with the first thing you said, which is, something without having to go full on, because games take time. And our mid to long term goal, yes, we would love to build a full on first person game and with adventure and all sorts of fun stuff. But that's down the line. Instead, what our focus is right now is, or a whole goal with building Sandy is, how can we take the pieces that we have right now and build something that can be used and molded and customized, and we could gamify it with just the NFT and all the special sort of technology that Phantasma gives us. And that's really what we've done with Sandy. We've taken Sandy. Sandy is an NFT project that is completely customizable, and it has been gamified. We've taken it and we have put it into seasons, and over the seasons we will grow little by little, with a heavy focus on our community. And this is such an important piece to us. I know you and I talked about it at length. It's how many, how many are you going to bring into the ecosystem? How big do you want it? How small do you want it? And we've agreed that we want to keep it extremely manageable, and we want to keep it. We want it to grow organically and naturally over the next few seasons, few years.
Mhm.
So we are doing a maximum of 500 Sandy to get into the project, so that we can make sure our focus is on the community and what we're doing and the new and evolving with them over time. And really, just the inspiration that really kind of kicked things off. It's my kids. It really is. Again, I love NFTs, and every day my 6-year-old gets home from school, gets off the bus, runs over here, and I'm usually working downstairs in the basement, and he will run over, and on my left screen I have all my NFTs and everything going on with blockchain. And he's always peeking over my shoulder, looking, and it's tough to show him some of the
Yeah.
images.
Yeah.
I love them; they're great. They really are wonderful. But I wanted something that I could share with him, where he could say, "Whoa, that's cool," and
Yeah.
it's really for everybody. But I wanted him to be able to enjoy it or love it as much as I do.
Yeah,
So that's
100%.
kind
I
of
mean, heavy dad vibes here too. I mean, I love gaming. I love to play video games, but it's hard for me to do that. My 5-year-old runs in the room like, "Hold on,
yeah,
excuse me. I just have to finish
yeah,
decapitating this person in a
yeah,
extremely gruesome manner." Um, so then you
yeah,
switch to things like Peggle, right? And then we can play Peggle together. And that's
yeah,
kind of how I see Sandy. Like, it has those just happy, good, fun vibes. And for those dads or moms out there, we do have there is a dad joke section in the
yeah,
Discord. So we've got definitely have that vibe. But I really appreciate that. Um, it's very family friendly, excuse me. And I think that's an important thing. So Sandy has some lore around around it.
yep,
So who is Sandy? What do they do? And what tell us a little bit about kind of the 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 creative parts of the project.
for sure. So, my favorite thing about the whole space, or even creating Sandy, is we can do so much, and we can do sort of whatever we want. The sky is the limit, and the creativity that you can bring into these projects is such a beautiful thing. And so, what you just mentioned is one of my favorite parts of the whole project. And with Sandy, I'll kind of give you the quick rundown. But he's a burlap sack full of magical sand, and he was brought to life when we and I love this, but when we infused his little sack body with soul token. So once we did that, Sandy came to life, and Sandy is an adventurer. And he is just all about exploring and going on new adventures, and ultimately finding treasure, right? Or finding rewards, or helping on different quests, different adventures, different things to explore. So Sandy is one of those things where, well, I don't want to get into that yet. Do you want me to jump into kind of how it works? But that's really kind of
Right. Let's kind of hold off on that. How about we switch it up a little bit and we give people a little peek and a little preview of some of the stuff. Now, I do want to point out that our good friend to the chain, Motion Samurai, is
Yeah.
the lead artist for Project Sandy. We've also brought Motion Samurai on to help us for actual Phantasm blockchain to help us with some of our marketing and advertising. Just does a phenomenal job. So big shout out to Motion Samurai.
Huge
Let's
shout out. He's the man.
huge shout
Yeah,
out to
he's the
Motion
man.
Samurai. So let's fire this up. We'll do a little. Wait, why is it not? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's do a little preview video.
Oh, can't hear it.
That's all right.
All right, we'll see it. Get the essence. Go to
Yeah,
Twitter
I
to see the
know.
rest.
Yeah. Man, that doesn't get you pumped up. I don't know what does.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's so cool, and the speed and efficiency that this Motion Samurai cranks out this art is pretty crazy. So you got kind of an idea. So I guess now what we can do, and you can talk about the seasons and how this works. So you get a Sandy. We infuse him with some soul tokens,
Mhm.
and then what do you do?
All right. So the way that Sandy's going to work this season, we will do it in seasons, right? And again, we're focused on our 500, the 500 who mint and do. So how it'll work. I'm just going to give away everything. So what you do is you'll go.
Dro's gonna get you.
Yeah, it's gonna be upset.
Dro's our, whatever community manager.
Yeah, he's our community manager, Dro, and B Pod, and they are wonderful. I do want to just do a quick shout out. We are a very, very grassroots project. We are not some huge studio or anything. It is myself, Soldier Mike, Dro, B Pod, the Phantasma team. Doc, you've been a huge help. Motion Samurai, just some incredible, and our devs, Thomas, Adam, and Shaman. Just incredible. Just a lot of the community members coming together and building this project, which is I think what it's all about.
100%. Yeah, this is soldiers out there. This is a community led project. I mean, it's straight from the heart, and I just want to make sure everybody understands that. So let's talk a little bit more about the seasons here.
Yep. So season one, you're going to go in. So you have to make it onto the whitelist, or we're calling it the sand list. Okay. Only 500. You need to get into the Discord, participate, hang out with us, do some of the events. Just let us know that you want to be here and you want to go through the journey with us. Because we really want that community vibe. So we can trade and do some fun stuff. So get in there, get on the sand list. If you're one of the 500 on the sand list, what will happen is we will launch this summer. And when we push go, you'll go to the website and you will be able to mint your Sandy for free. And this is very important to us, for free. It's not a fund us up front and then we'll take care of you later. No, we've done this, we've built this, and it's for the community, for all of you, to have fun, just have a lot of fun. So you'll go to the website, you'll mint your Sandy for free. And there's a few options when you get there. I don't want to give it all away, but you'll go to the website and you'll be able to customize and choose how you want to build your Sandy, which is a lot of fun. We want you to kind of connect with what you're doing and your Sandy buddy. So once you have your Sandy, your unique Sandy, then the season begins. And every week for 10 weeks, you are on a hunt, right, to collect and to gather a specific set. So Sandy has 20 different outfits. Okay, 20 different outfits, his adventure outfits, we call them. 20 different suits. And each one of those 20 have 5 pieces to the set. So for example, for our jack-o'-lantern Sandy, he has the headpiece, which is the pumpkin. He has the body. He has the arms, the legs, and then he has his scythe on the back, right? His item. So every outfit, that one's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I know.
Same with the
I love this guy. He's ready to rumble.
yeah, right. Little meatball. Yeah. So and what's cool is, and I'll just kind of backtrack. So you're gonna see all of the eyes, the mouth. These are all customizable. we can do this with Phantasma. So it allows us to, you're going to be able to swap the mouth, swap the eyes, and customize your Sandy as you go, as the season goes,
Yeah.
which is really, really exciting. So I think that was a reveal right there. So
Oh, yeah, I didn't even know
yeah,
that.
yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool.
Alpha
But
drop.
yeah, so there's a ton of it's so endless what we can do with him and what's out there or her. So each outfit has 5 pieces to it, and your goal over the season, over those 10 weeks, is to collect all 5 pieces to at least one of the Sandy outfits. And if you can be the first person to do this of the 500 holders, then you do win an extremely fat bag of a reward. And
Yeah,
which is
don't want to give
like,
too much away. We got
yeah, there's
prizes though, baby. We got prizes.
a lot of prizes. We're gonna give out a few 100,000 sold this season, and we're really excited about that. And there's other stuff on top of that. So we're gonna
Yep.
have the 20 winners of that, but then we'll also have other rewards
Yep.
every week. Every
All
other day.
rewards are already happening, right? I mean, before pre-mint for those who haven't jumped to the Discord yet, and
Yeah.
we'll put the link in the video. You need to, because we're already hunting for treasure. There's already been prizes with absolutely zero buy-in.
Nope.
Just come in and participate.
Come in and hang out.
It's
And
so easy.
it's
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 so
um
easy.
this is the stuff I know there's so much out there, so it's hard to kind of weed through it, but definitely give us a look. It's a lot. We are really trying to be a lot more simplified and fun and straight to it and just give,
Yeah.
give, give. With the giveaways every single week that we're doing, and we're going to try to double down here in just a few weeks and when things get a little heated up.
Mhm.
But that's the best part of the space. We can
Yeah.
do these fun things. The first one was a treasure hunt where we did a map and fill in, where you want Sandy to dig for the treasure, where's a hidden treasure.
Mhm.
And somebody won a very nice floor priced NFT, which was pretty cool. And then we're doing it again this week, and we're kind of doing a play off of Dungeon and Dragons, where you're supposed to pick what items you want to use when you go on this quest, and tell us a little bit about it, and
Yeah.
the winner will be picked. So it's fun. Check out the Twitter and the
Yeah.
Discord.
I think I
So
picked the
just
wrong
trying to
one.
have just trying to have a good time with it.
I think I picked the wrong one. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I think it's funny to see everybody jump into the Discord or in the comments and think they nailed it.
Right.
Nothing cracks me up more.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. Pretty
I
fun.
love the thought that you put into just like all these like simple, fun little riddles and things like that. It just look, and when you pop in the Discord, we're in there hanging out, goofing off, playing some games, some just like the code names or smash carts or whatever. It's just a really cool, fun place to be, and a place for the Phantasma community to come in, coalesce, like let's talk, let's get excited about what's coming on the chain. We can talk about other projects that are happening. We can get to know each other better. Like now's the time for Phantasma, right? I mean, there's so much on the way, and I think it's awesome that Sandy's here to kind of lead the way and be that little beacon of fun over the summer for the Phantasma community to be a part of.
It's and I'll add to that. We are an open book. Again, we really just want to share and have fun. So if you come in there and you have questions, we have a channel for our artist, Motion Samurai. If you want to sit in there and talk to him about the motion art and animation that he does and get tips and tricks, nicest guy in the world. He will
Mhm.
sit there and give you some tips on how to do some things or what he uses and how he does it. If you want to chat with us about how we've created things or I mean, we're an open. I think it's what it should be, or what this space should be about. And we want to encourage it. So if you come in and you want to chat about just the season of Sandy, or if you want to chat about Phantasma, or some other projects, or what you're doing, or share,
Yeah.
we love it. We love
Yeah.
it.
100%. 100%. So everybody, there you go. Project Sandy launching on Phantasma this summer.
This summer.
We're getting into the swing of things. Prizes, fun, camaraderie, dad jokes, whatever you want to do, and a great team behind it. Steel and Stone, anything like final words that you want to share with the Phantasma community?
I'll share. I'll kind of close with this. We're building it all to have fun. We really are. I mean, that's, I know I've said that word a few times now, but that really is our goal. We want to be upfront with everybody. I think there's a lot going on in the space that makes us all a little more cautious or a little unsure. We're just a group of guys that got together and said this could be a lot of fun, and we've created something that is pretty cool, and I'm
Yeah,
very excited about it. And it should be a really fun adventure for season one, and we want to bring you guys along. So jump in, and let's go along for the ride.
100%. And I hope that this also inspires other people to not just think of Phantasma as a place to build games, but a place for really awesome NFT projects where we're showcasing the technology, which is what we're doing with Sandy. And I hope that we see more people follow suit and really start to jump back into the ecosystem and grow this out, and we can just have a whole lot of fun together. So that's what we're here for, right? Entertainment, Phantasma,
Man,
layer one. Let's
I
do
love
it.
it. Let's do it.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much for the talk. We really appreciate it. Everyone, make sure and follow Project Sandy on Twitter at Sandy underscore on underscore soul. And yeah, join the Discord. Get your shovels. Start digging.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds
It's
good.
adventure
Thanks,
time.
Doc. We
All right, brother.
appreciate it.
Talk to you soon. Thank you so much.